Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to cut all that shit out.
No, I'm going to leave that in
No,
there.
you're not. You're going to cut it out.
Hold on.
I'm not coming back.
Yeah, doubt it. Hello. Welcome to Mainly Murder with Meg and Mum. I am Meg.
And I am Mum.
She is Mum. We're in a
New
different,
location.
new location. You might have noticed, not last week, the week before, we did miss an episode. We had a bit of...
Oh, did you miss one altogether?
Yeah.
I thought you were just late with
No.
one. Oh, God. I don't pay good money for this service if you're not going to provide it.
We fully didn't put up an episode because...
And we'll apologise to Dice right now.
you have already apologised to Dice.
Well...
But yes, we've there's been house moving, there's been things, there's been all sorts. So, yeah, we apologise, but we've actually have regularly scheduled programming.
We don't have anything to apologise for. You have to apologise. You're the one that's caused all this uproar.
We were a team.
Oh, God.
It's not just...
There's no I in Team Sweatheart.
I was going to say there's only one I in Mainly Murder with Meg and Mum. There's two I's in Mainly Murder with Meg and Mum.
You idiot.
Anyway, today we are going to be talking about, it's not a, you know how we keep going with our 10 episodes of the big one? This is kind of a big one, but we have talked about him a couple times already now, so I thought we'd
delve in, did you?
Yes.
Delve into him. Who is he?
So today we will be talking about David Berkowitz.
Right. Doesn't he own a furniture shop? Isn't that Berkowitz Furniture?
Oh, I was going to say that's Franco Cox.
No, that's Franco Cozzo for starters, idiot. Isn't Berkowitz a furniture?
It sounds familiar.
I reckon it
Berkowitz.
was in that next to where we stayed in the city when we went into that murder thing.
That does sound familiar.
Anyway, yeah, Berkowitz Furniture.
Yeah, well, this is David Berkowitz. Don't know if he started a furniture shop, but you're going to learn about him. We have talked about him. I think it'll eventually click for you who.
I doubt that.
We have talked about him twice.
Doesn't mean
on the podcast, and we've talked about him like...
All right, you don't have to get angry.
Anyway, he's also known as the son of Sam.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, you fucking should. You done a trivia question on him.
That means nothing. You know that, I know that. Everybody listening knows that.
Anyway,
God
so
almighty.
David...
Don't assume I took any notice of what I did. You're lucky they weren't all AI generated because they would have all been wrong.
So, David Berkowitz was actually born Richard David Falco on the 1st of June 1953 in Brooklyn, New York.
New York.
His biological mother was Elizabeth.
I thought you were going to say it was a lesbian. I was like, all right, a bit personal, but fair enough.
Her name was Elizabeth Betty Broder, and his father was Tony Falco. Betty and Tony had been married.
Falco's from the nurse. No, it's all right, go on.
If you start talking about Gilligan's Island, and I'm going to punch you in the throat.
No, there was no Falco on Gilligan's Island.
Okay. So Betty and Tony were married for about 4 years when Tony left her for another woman.
Ah, scum.
Although Betty was married to Tony, David's biological father was a man named Joseph Kleinman, who was a married businessman. So they're all fucking up in every which direction.
Am I registered? Yeah?
Yeah, that's you.
Okay. I just didn't look very... Normally I've got heart palpitations going up.
Well, you're not yelling yet.
Not angry yet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a minute.
So, yeah, Dad left for another woman. He is not the
Probably
biological
because he
child.
found out that it's not his kid, I'm guessing. Going out on a limb without knowing any of the facts.
Well, I remember this, but as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, fuck, that's right.
You reckon I got a memory problem? Okay.
Just a few days after his birth, Betty put David up for adoption.
Oh.
He was adopted by Pearl and Nathan Berkowitz. They reversed his name and gave him their last name.
Reversed his name? Oh, as in
so he was Richard David Falcone,
and now he's
David Richard
Berkowitz.
Berkowitz. Thank you. Let me read the script, thanks.
I'm not reading anything, mate. I'm just sitting there looking at four walls.
Fucking read between the lines.
Oh my God.
So although being of above intelligence and good at school, David became more interested in petty larceny and starting fires.
Oh.
Apparently at the age of 7, he scored 118 on an IQ test.
I couldn't tell you what the average of an IQ test is.
It's a little bit lower than that.
Well, fucking...
I'm going to guess around 100. 90 to 100 is my guess.
Okay.
Lock it in, Eddie.
What is the average person's IQ?
In the US.
What did you say?
I guessed between 18 and 100. 18 and 100.
How many, what number was his?
118.
Okay. Is 120 gifted is a question. To be classified as gifted, most education departments require children to have an IQ score at or above 130.
Oh, wow. Well,
so he wasn't fucking smart after all.
Well, he wasn't dumb.
Yeah, he wasn't dumb, but he wasn't gifted.
Anyway, due to his misconduct and difficult behaviours, his adoptive parents consulted at least one psychotherapist.
Uh-huh.
David also loved baseball and was a bit of a loner. His neighbours described him as a nice-looking boy, but he was a bully who seemed to assault the other neighbourhood kids for no apparent reason. Also, at the age of 7, David was hit by a car and suffered a head injury.
Oh, okay.
A few months later, so he ran into a wall and got another head injury.
I think the first one may have contributed to the second one. Oh, my God.
You'd think the two would cancel each other out.
What, you reckon he ran into the wall, got a bit stupid?
No, he got hit by the car.
Got a bit smarter.
Yeah, got hit by the car and then ran into the wall. But then at the age of 8, David was hit in the head with a pipe.
What is it with his head?
So I think it went from like he got hit in the head, he got the psycho gene, hit the wall, that reversed back, and then he got hit in the head with a pipe and it came back forward. That's my theory anyway. Also at the age of 8, he watched a girl die after being hit by a car.
Oh.
At the age of 10, he saw another girl and her mother die after being hit by a car. Why are there so many car accidents where people are dying?
What? Why is there so many car accidents when people are dying?
Where?
So he's witnessed 2 car accidents. This is all before the age of 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
And 3 head
he's
injuries.
He's had a shit life, hasn't he? His dad's not his dad, and then he's had 3 head injuries.
His mum put him up for adoption.
And he's got, watched 2 people die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the age of 13, he killed his adoptive... Oh, no, not a cat.
No.
He killed his adoptive mother's parakeet.
Oh.
Named Pudgy.
Pudgy parakeet.
He was different. He was giving it small doses of cleaning liquid over a period of 3 weeks.
That's not bad, though, for a 13-year-old.
That's fucking psychotic.
But it is. It's fucked up in every way. But, I mean, you think this kid at 13 hasn't just gone, snapped its neck, which is what I was expecting you to say.
Yeah.
But has had the thought process
just a little bit each day.
I'll just put a little bit in its water and it's going to cark and no one's going to realise.
It's smart.
It's smart.
In the worst way.
Yeah, it's a smart early killer.
Sadly, when David was 14, his adoptive mother Pearl died from breast cancer.
Oh.
David then disliked his new adoptive stepmother.
Oh, so Dad remarried, eh?
Yeah, and only stayed with the family until he was 17. In 1971, when he was 17, David joined the United States Army and served at Fort Knox.
Starting to think there's something in the American Army. No offence, Yanks, but Jesus Christ.
I've always said that. There's a McDonald triad, which is...
McDonald's?
It's the burger, the shake, and the fries. That's the trio. No, it's the head injury, the bedwetting, and the fire starting.
Right.
But there's always... not always. There's a lot of the time... something to do with the army.
A lot of your stories have been in the army.
Dennis
and
Nielsen
just
was
come out
in
of
the army.
Oh, don't reel them all off, for fuck's sake.
Okay. God. So anyway, he was an excellent marksman and was particularly proficient with rifles. He was stationed in Korea for 10 months, where he experimented with marijuana, mescaline, amphetamines, and LSD. He also lost his virginity to a sex worker around this time and ended up catching a venereal disease.
Of course he did.
He was then honourably discharged in 1974 and went on to make contact with his birth mother, Betty.
Oh.
And found that he had a half-sister, Rosalind. You'd feel like such shit that you got put up for adoption.
Yeah, she kept the second one. But then again, she was probably in a better place or whatever at that time. But no judgment on mothers, thank you.
What?
I said no judgment on mothers, thank you.
We listen and we don't judge.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Be curious, not judgmental.
That's right. The famous Ted Lasso.
Oh, our Lord and
I
Saviour.
saw an interview with the guy that plays...
Oh, God. Ted?
No.
Roy.
No.
Jamie.
And they said, what's your favourite
line
quote from the show? And his was, be curious, not judgmental.
I still got to make my cushion.
So you can sit
I don't know
on-
why I looked at the wall. I'm going to put the cushion on the wall.
I don't know.
I'm going to put it on my chair. Of Roy Kent's face. So he slowly lost contact with her, especially after she explained to him that her husband wasn't his real father and it was actually another man who was also married. That would have been great.
Did he ever catch up with his real dad?
I don't think so.
Okay. Real dad probably didn't even know he existed.
That seemed like a fucking shit show. For 1 year in 1975, he was enrolled and attended Bronx Community College, and then in 1976 he started working as a driver for the Co-op City Taxi Company. During this time, David began committing more violent crimes. David ended up keeping a diary of some of his crimes, and this included about 1,488 fires that he had set in the city of New York.
Are you serious?
He liked his fires.
Like severe fires or just little piss
I don't know.
rubbish bin stuff?
I think they ranged, but he's got the head trauma and he's got the fire. He's got the head trauma times 3.
Probably piss the bed. That's not that's a given, I reckon.
Probably. At some point, David's adoptive father and his new wife moved down to Florida. There is part of a letter that David sent him. Quote,
Dear Daddy.
Dear Daddy, why did you leave me?
Why didn't you love me?
It's cold and gloomy here in New York, but that's okay because the weather fits my mood. Gloomy. Dad, the world is getting dark now. I can feel it more and more. The people, they are developing a hatred for me. You wouldn't believe how much some people hate me. Many of them want to kill me. I don't even know these people, but they still hate me. Most of them are young. I walk down the street and they spit and kick at me. The girls call me ugly and they bother me the most. The guys just laugh. Anyhow, things will soon change for the better.
He wrote that to his dad?
Yeah.
Okay. What was he doing that made people spit at him, or was this all just in his head?
I think it was just in his head.
Okay.
David's first attack happened on Christmas Eve, 1975. He claims that he used a hunting knife to stab 2 women in Co-op City. The first victim was a Hispanic woman who the police have never been able to identify, and the second was 15-year-old Michelle Foreman. Michelle was a sophomore at Truman High School. She was hospitalized for a week after David stabbed her 6 times.
Jesus.
After he
he didn't know her from Jack?
I don't think so.
Because that sounds pretty severe. 6 times is like not just a stab and go. It's...
Well, after he stabbed the 2 women, David went and got a burger and fries.
Well,
he got 2 out of the 3 of the McDonald's triad.
There you go. See? Told you. I knew what the McDonald's triad meant.
A couple of days after Christmas, David moved from his apartment in the Bronx to what sounded like a room rented in a house in Yonkers.
Yonkers,
New York.
Yonkers.
He then rented his own apartment in Yonkers. Imagine, like, you can literally be like, I live in Yonkers. It just sounds cool. Like, you know, when you're like, I live in Whoop Whoop.
Yeah, okay.
Anywho.
Yeah, cool.
So...
I live in Yonkers. Megan's excited.
On the 29th of July, 1976, 18-year-old Donna Loria and 19-year-old Jody Valenti were sitting in Jody's parked car, and they were just having a chat about their evening as they had just been to a discotheque.
Aww.
Donna was an emergency medical technician and Jody was a nurse. After they were done chatting, Donna opened the car door to leave when she saw a man appear and he was holding a gun.
Shit.
The man crouched down, braced one elbow on his knee, and then fired the gun at her. Donna's father heard the gunshot and immediately ran downstairs and rushed the girls to the hospital. Sadly, Donna was killed.
What, he shot both of them in one shot?
Sadly, Donna was shot once and was instantly killed. Jody was shot in the thigh but survived, and the third bullet missed both women.
So 3 shots were fired.
Yes. While recovering from her injury, Jody described the shooter as a white male in his 30s with a fair complexion, about 5 feet 8 inches tall, and weighing about 200 pounds, or 91 kilos. Mm-hmm. His hair was short, dark, and curly in a mod style.
A mod style?
Yeah. I don't know what a mod style is.
I'm wondering if there used to be a show called Mod Squad. Mod something. That's why I just wondered when you said mod style.
Possibly, because he had, like, hair.
The Mod Squad. And it was like, that was...
Oh, no. This is in the 70s.
Oh, when was this done, miss? This was
I don't know. You're fucking telling the story.
Anyway, go on.
Anyway. Donna's father also said that he had seen a man with the same description sitting in an unfamiliar yellow compact car. Other people in the area also saw this man and the yellow car cruising around the area on the night of the shooting. If you're going to commit a crime...
Don't use a yellow car.
Don't do it in a fucking yellow car. God.
A little bit standouty, isn't it?
I had a yellow car so I could find it in a shopping centre car park.
We know.
We know.
We know.
Our new friends don't.
Insisted on it had to be your first car. Had to be yellow. You would not settle.
It didn't have to be
it
yellow.
It was. You carried on so fucking much.
No.
About a yellow
I wanted
car.
a pink car, and then our mechanic friend said that they're really hard to resell. So then I didn't get a pink car.
And then you insisted on fucking yellow.
I didn't insist on yellow. I just wanted a coloured car.
Want
anyway.
Car. Okay. Could have got a texture and coloured it in. Anyway, with your coloured car.
Anyway. Get a more inconspicuous?
Yes.
Car. David.
Yeah, bit late now, David, but, you know, if she'd been around in the 70s,
as Cher said, if I could turn back time.
Yeah, right, whatever.
On the 23rd of October, 1976, 20-year-old Carl Denaro and 18-year-old Rosemary Keenan were sitting in Rosemary's car in the area of Flushing, Queens.
Aww.
She wasn't working at a bridal shop.
No, wasn't the nanny?
Not the nanny named Fran.
No.
Lady named Rosemary. Carl was a Citibank security guard and Rosemary was a student at Queen's College. Carl had just signed up to go into the Air Force and they had been out drinking with his friends as he would be away for at least the next 4 years.
Oh.
Carl said they were sitting in the car when suddenly the window shattered. Rosemary quickly started the car and drove away. At the same time, they did not realise that Carl was bleeding from a bullet wound to his head.
Oh, shit.
Carl did survive, but needed a metal plate to replace a portion of his skull.
And I'm tipping he never went away for the 4 years.
Possibly not.
No, he wouldn't have gone.
Both attacks happened at sort of like lovers' lane spots or like secluded spots. Police initially thought that maybe someone was attacking gay couples.
Gay couples? They weren't gay. They were a man and a woman.
The first two were two women. And Carl had long hair. So that was their first theory because the first two were... I'm not sure if they were in a relationship, but the first two were two women and this one was a man and a woman, but the man had long hair.
Long hair. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Around midnight on the 27th of November, 1976, 16-year-old Donna DeMasi and 18-year-old Joanne Lamino were walking home from the movies.
Sound like Laverne and Shirley then. Lamino.
Don't make Incorporated.
Yes. Sorry.
They were chatting just outside of Joanne's house when they saw a man dressed in military fatigues approach them and asked for directions. Before he could finish his sentence, he pulled out a revolver.
Jesus.
He shot each girl once and then fired several more times at the house and then ran away.
At their house or just a house?
The house. They were outside of her house.
Okay.
The girls are rushed to the hospital. Surgeons determined that Donna would be okay as a bullet had passed within a 1/4 inch of her spine.
Jesus.
Sadly, Joanne had the bullet enter her spine and it was
shattered.
Yeah, and it was shattered by the bullet and she would live and she was alive, but she was now a paraplegic.
So, I'm not laughing at it being a paraplegic. You go, she lived. She was alive. Kind of got that. She lived. She was alive.
Just to clarify, she was alive.
She was alive. That's what
the sentence actually
started to giggle, and then you went, she was a paraplegic. That's not the funny part. The funny part was she lived. She was alive.
I go off script a little bit. My brain kind of gives up. The sentence actually said she would live, but she was now paraplegic.
Yeah.
But live, laugh, lobotomy.
Yep, that's it. Okay. Keep going.
Just after midnight, on the 30th of January 1977, 26-year-old Christine Frond and her fiancé, 30-year-old John Deal, were sitting in his car.
They got a real thing about people in their cars. Maybe he just doesn't like people that own cars.
I think he was just like a petty little man that didn't like people being in love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just from like the love. Anyway, we'll find out. Maybe.
Well.
They'd just been to the movies and they were preparing to head off to a dance hall.
Oh. Dance hall.
That's when 3 gunshots entered their car. John rested Christine's head on the driver's seat and then ran to get help by trying to flag down passing cars. John suffered minor superficial injuries and was able to drive off, but sadly, after several hours in hospital, Christine passed away.
So he doesn't even stick around to make sure they're dead or anything. He just takes a few shots and then fucks off.
Yeah. The police didn't really have much to go on. Most of the victims never saw who shot at them. All they had was all the bullets had come from a .44 caliber, and the victims had dark long hair, or at least the females did. At around 7:30 p.m. on the 8th of March 1977, 20-year-old Virginia Virginia Voskerikian. Virginia was described...
Was she on her own?
Yes.
Oh, it's the first time he's done it on her own.
Yes.
On her own.
Virginia was described as an attractive young honor student. She was hardworking, talented, and had fled Bulgaria with her family to the US. Virginia had been walking home from class at Columbia University when she was confronted by a man with a gun. She tried to defend herself by holding her textbooks up, but sadly, she was shot in the head.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Around 3 a.m. on the 17th of April, 1977, 20-year-old Alexander Isau and 18-year-old Valentina Suriani were sitting in Alexander's car on the Hutchinson River Parkway service road.
Hutchinson or Hudson River?
Hutchinson.
Okay.
There were 4... Hudson is a lot fucking different from Hutchison.
Well, I don't know. I just thought you were pronouncing things stupid as usual. I've heard of the Hudson River. I just didn't know if you were making up words. Okay.
Well, no. Hutchinson River Parkway.
Okay.
Service road.
Right. So not a river.
Not the fucking Hudson River. Jesus Christ. So
Come on, you're not the best.
They were sitting in the car.
Okay.
There were then 4 gunshots heard by a neighbour. Valentina sadly died at the scene, and Alexander after several hours in hospital. Differently, at this crime scene...
Is there the rest of the sentence to that? And did Alexander die after several hours in hospital?
Yes, and Valentina sadly died at the scene, and Alexander after several hours in hospital.
Also passed away.
Fuck off.
I thought the sentence wasn't finished. It's like, well, did they die too?
Yes, they did. Differently, at this crime scene, police found a letter that the killer had left for them. It read... Quote,
Dear innocent bystander.
Dear Captain Joseph Borelli.
Who the fuck's that?
I'm guessing the detective on the police.
Oh.
Captain.
Captain.
Yeah,
Is that a drink? Captain Morgan?
Captain
the commercial?
Oh, Captain.
I'm
deeply hurt by your calling me a woman hater. I am not, but I am a monster. I am the son of Sam. I am a little brat. When Father Sam gets drunk, he gets mean. He beats his family. Sometimes he ties me up to the back of the house. Other times he locks me in the garage. Sam loves to drink blood. Go out and kill, commands Father Sam. Behind our house, some rest, mostly young, raped and slaughtered. Their blood drained, just bones now. Papa Sam keeps me locked in the attic too. I can't get out, but I look out the attic window and watch the world go by. I feel like it leads with your comments and questions to the end. I feel like an outsider.
Okay.
I am on a different wavelength than everybody else, programmed to kill. However, to stop me, you must kill me. Attention all police. Shoot me first, shoot to kill, or else keep out of my way or you will die. Papa Sam is old now. He needs some blood to preserve his youth. He has had too many heart attacks. Ugh, me hoot. It hurts, sonny boy. I miss my pretty princess most of all. She's resting in Our Lady's house, but I'll see her soon. I am the monster. Beelzebub? The chubby behemoth. I love to hunt, prowling the streets looking for fair game, tasty meat. The women of Queens are prettiest of all. It must be the water they drink. I live for the hunt, my life, blood for papa. Mr. Borelli, sir, I don't want to kill any more. No, sir, no more, but I must honour thy father. I want to make love... Nope. I want to make love to the world. I love people. I don't belong on earth. Return me to Yahoos. To the people of Queens, I love you, and I want to wish you all... I want to wish all of you a happy Easter. May God bless you in this life and in the next, and for now I say goodbye and good night. Police, let me haunt you with these words. I'll be back, to be interpreted as bang, 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 bank, bang, ugh. Yours in murder, Mr. Monster.
That was fucking stupid. Who's the Sam? Is Sam someone legit, like his actual dad's name, or is this Sam a fictitious someone?
You will find out.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate it when
you should fucking know. We've had a conversation about it.
I don't remember what we talked about at the dinner table when we were having tea.
We talked about Logan farting on my foot. And then that's right. So we were watching Toy Story and my son came and sat on my foot and then farted. And then I told my mother over there at dinner.
My mother over there?
And she turned to Logan and said, did you fart on mummy's foot? And he goes, yes. And you said, why? And he goes,
why not?
Why not?
And he's two. That was the best.
I think
why not?
I'm going to change my work signature email to yours in murder.
Yours in murder.
Yours in murder, Megan. So 2 months later, on the 30th of May 1977, Daily News columnist Jimmy Breslin received a handwritten letter which read, quote, hello from the gutters of NYC, which are filled with dog manure, vomit, stale wine, urine and blood. Hello from the sewers of NYC, which swallow up these delicacies when they are washed away by the sweeper trucks. Hello from the cracks in the sidewalk of NYC.
He's a fucking nut.
Yeah, he is. And from the ants that dwell in these cracks and feed in the dried blood of the dead that has settled into the cracks. JB, I'm just dropping you a line to let you know that I appreciate your interest in those recent and horrendous 44 killings. 44 caliber.
Oh.
Not, there was 44 killings.
He's done enough. He's done about 8 or something you've already reeled off already.
Yeah. I also want to tell you that I read your column daily and I find it quite informative. Tell me, Jim, what will you have for July 29th? You can forget about me if you like, because I don't care for publicity. However, you must not forget Donna Loria, and you cannot let the people forget her either. She was a very, very sweet girl, but Sam's a thirsty lad, and he won't let me stop killing until he's got his fill of blood. Mr. Breslin, sir, don't think that because you haven't heard from me in a while that I went to sleep. No, rather I am still here, like a spirit roaming the night. Thirsty, hungry, seldom stopping to rest, anxious to please Sam. I love my work. Now this void has been filled. Perhaps we shall meet face to face someday, or perhaps I will be blown away by cops with smoking 38s. Whatever. If I shall be fortunate enough to meet you, I will tell you about Sam, if you like, and I will introduce you to him. His name is Sam the Terrible. Not knowing what the future holds, I shall say farewell, and I will see you at the next job. Or should I say you will see my handiwork at the next job. Remember Mrs. Loria. Thank you. In their blood from the gutters, Sam Creation 44. Here are some names to help you along. Forward them to the...
This is all in a handwritten letter to some...
It's not even done yet.
Hang on, but this is a handwritten letter to someone at a newspaper.
Yes.
And how did you get it to him?
I don't know. Mailed it in.
Okay.
Fucking...
I didn't check.
Here are some names to help you along. Forward them to the inspector for the use by the NCIC. The Duke of Death. The Wicked King Wicker. The 22 Disciples of Hell. John Wheaties, rapist and suffocator of young girls. P.S. Please inform all the detectives working the slaying to remain. P.S. JB, please inform all the detectives working the case that I wish them the best of luck. Keep 'em digging, drive on, think positive, get off your butts, knock on coffins, etc. Upon my capture, I promise to buy all the guys working the case a new pair of shoes if I can get the money. Son of Sam.
Fucking idiot.
He's just a lot.
He's
Stupid.
How long did it take him to catch him?
Well, we're not done yet.
I'm not saying we are, but it was just a
well,
general
so far he's been
question
going for about a year.
Oh, okay.
The Daily News published the letter a week later.
They published the letter. Agreeing
with the police to withhold portions of the text, and Jimmy Breslin urged the killer to surrender. The dramatic article made the day's paper the highest selling edition of the Daily News to date, with more than 1 million copies being sold.
1 million? How many?
1.1 million. Oh no.
1 million.
1 million.
If you're alive, you're alive. And if you're 1 million.
Oh, okay. Look, we haven't recorded in a while. It's
clearly
I'm a bit rusty.
You've forgotten the English language.
So far.
So, okay, 1.1 million.
Lots of copies sold.
Yeah, obviously.
Someone's grandma would still have a fucking copy of that paper.
No doubt. You'd be able to get it in the libraries and stuff.
Oh, maybe on eBay. Anyway.
You'd be able to Google the fucking thing.
No, get a copy of it. So far, all of the Son of Sam female victims had long brown hair. This caused women in the area to get haircuts, their hair cut short, or to dye it. Or, what? What did you say?
I said, I'm glad I'm blonde. Anyway.
You know we have videos up on our Instagram and shit. People know what you look like. Remember the reactions video?
Yeah.
When you're karate chopping? Idiot. So they got their hair cut short, they dyed it, or some even started wearing wigs.
God.
Or maybe they didn't want to cut their hair or dye it.
Well, no.
But they also didn't want to get shot.
I mean, it's quite sad that they've gone, okay, he's got a thing for long-haired brunettes, and everyone's like, fuck that shit. Gone. Cut it off.
Well, it's very similar with Bundy, because a lot of his victims were kind of long brunette middle part. And so everyone was like, nope. About a month after the Daily News received the letter, on the 26th...
There was no brunettes left in New York.
On the 26th of June 1977, 20-year-old Salvatore Lupo and 17-year-old Judy Placido left a discotheque in Bayside, Queens. At around 3 a.m., they were sitting in Salvatore's parked car when they heard... when 3 gunshots entered the car.
God.
Judy was shot in the forearm, but Salvatore was shot in the right temple, shoulder, and back of the neck.
Jesus.
They both survived.
He survived?
Yeah.
Well done.
And eerily, they were discussing the Son of Sam case just before getting shot.
Why would you be... No offense.
Well, it was the biggest thing happening in...
No, I know, but why, if it's like you said, people have been going to Lover's Lane or whatever and being shot, 2 people in a car, as happened 3 or 4 previous times, why would you put yourself in that exact position?
Well, this was... The last one was on the 17th of April, 1977.
Yeah, well, you're only in May or something now. It's only a month later.
June.
Well,
so it's been 2 months.
It's less than 2 months, but...
Yeah, still.
But if that was his MO, it's like the brunettes have gone smart enough to go, oh, well, he likes brunettes. Let's all cut our hair short and different colour.
Well,
but let's still park in a secluded spot.
What are the chances of fucking...
Well, obviously.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Fucking the chances were real high because they got him.
Well, yes. Anyway, on the 31st of July, 1977, 20-year-old Stacy Moskowitz and 20-year-old Robert Violent were sitting in Robert's car on their first date.
Oh, my God.
They were kissing.
Of course they were.
When a man came to the passenger side of the car and fired 4 shots. They had both been shot in the head.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
With Robert losing 20% vision in his left eye. So Robert survived.
Clearly.
But sadly, Stacey did die from her injuries.
Oh, my God.
Police nearly didn't connect this shooting with David Berkowitz, as all the other ones had taken place in Queens or the Bronx, and this one was in Brooklyn. Stacey was also the first blonde victim.
Oh, now what the rest of them are going to do?
Fuck. Investigators ended up checking every car in the area that night that received a ticket, and among those cars was David Berkowitz's yellow 1970 Ford Galaxy. Now, if you remember...
Oh, not really.
Ford Galaxy?
What about it?
Oh, Ed Kemper also had a Ford Galaxy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I was going to remember
Look,
that.
the episode only came out not that long ago, but we did record it a little while ago. So, on the 9th of August, 1977, NYPD detective... If you've got this name, you need to be a cop or a judge or some sort of... His name was James Justice.
Oh, James Justice.
So,
sounds like something out of a TV show.
It does, Alex Cross. Anyway, Detective James Justice contacted the Yonkers police to get them to set up an interview with David because his car had come up in the list.
Right.
The police dispatcher recognized the name and told the detective, I could tell you about him. I know him. He lives behind me.
You're right. Getting all fucking excited.
Look,
he lives behind.
It's cool
He's
though.
my neighbour.
Wait, it gets better. She then went on to tell the detectives how David had shot her father's black Labrador retriever.
Oh.
Her father's name was Sam Carr.
Oh.
This set off alarm bells for Detective Justice, as the previous letter mentioned the name Sam. The following day, on the 10th of August, police had a look through David's car and they could see a gun sitting in the back seat. They also found a duffel bag filled with ammunition, maps of the crime scene, and threatening letters addressed to Inspector Timothy Dowd, who was on the Son of Sam task force. As they didn't actually have a search warrant yet, they waited until David came down and got into his car. 2 officers had guns on him through the window, and all that David said was,
Finally.
Well, you got me. How come it took you such a long time? What a fucking smug little fat prick.
Was he a little fatty, was he?
In the early hours of the morning...
You can't fat shame murderers, Megan.
I can fat shame murderers. It's the only people I can fucking fat shame. Fuck them.
What sort of person are you?
Fuck him and his fat little face.
Okay.
He's probably got a small dick too.
Oh, obviously he had a small dick.
In the early hours of the morning, David was interrogated for about 30 minutes and then he confessed to the shootings and
like a canary, did
he wanted to plead guilty. It's a fat little canary.
little fat bird.
David's excuse for the murders were his neighbour's dog was possessed by an ancient demon and demanded the blood of pretty young girls.
Okay. Whack
So,
job.
yeah. He was also apparently part of a satanic cult that the other members of this cult helped him with the murders. He did throw the name of Sam, the neighbour, who he killed his dog. Sam's 2 sons were apparently also in this cult and said that they helped him. But David only brought up these 2 men when they were dead and couldn't really defend themselves of not being in a satanic cult.
They couldn't really do that, Megan?
They couldn't unless they got the Ouija board out.
That's right. They couldn't really defend themselves. They weren't there. They weren't available for interview.
Look, come back later. Obviously, David had 3 different mental health examinations and they determined...
Failed them all.
Well, they determined he was competent to stand trial.
Yeah, of course he was. He was still a fuckwit, but he knew what he was doing.
It's like the most extreme version of the dog ate my homework. You're like, did you have your homework? Oh, no, my dog ate it. And they're like, why did you murder people? Oh, the dog told me to do it.
Oh, yeah.
But against the advice of his lawyers, David entered a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity.
Oh, fuck right off.
But when it came to going to court, David pleaded guilty to all of the shootings.
Because he wanted it. He wanted the notoriety.
Yeah, obviously. 2 weeks later at the sentencing, David attempted to jump out of the window of the 7th floor of the courthouse. He survived. He was eventually sentenced to 25 years to life for each of the murders and then went to Attica Correctional Facility.
And again, she says it like people should know what the fuck that means.
Some notable inmates who had also served time at Attica were
Al Capone.
He was at fucking Alcatraz. It's Attica. Mark David Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who that is?
Didn't he shoot Kennedy?
No, so close.
What? I don't
So
know.
close.
Oh, John Lennon.
Yes. Joseph Christopher, who was a serial killer from the 80s, and Joel Rifkin, who was another serial killer. When I went onto the wiki...
Oh, please do that sound again. Thank God that was...
I don't think I can. That was so involuntary.
I'm glad that was recorded.
I forgot this part. Oh, this is the best part of the whole fucking case.
Okay.
When I went to the Wikipedia page for the Attica Correctional Facility, under the section of In Popular Culture, it said, in Season 2, Episode 2 of The Golden Girls, Ladies of the Evening, Dorothy claims to have served a year at Attica while arguing with a cellmate at the local jail. So Attica got mentioned in The Golden Girls.
And that was worth your...
Picture it! Attica!
Oh, my God.
Anyway, so he bounced around for a few prisons after that.
Mm-hmm.
In 1979, David was attacked. Another inmate slashed him across the left side of the neck, which required over 50 stitches to close.
That's a decent slash.
That's a fuck you, little fat canary.
Yeah, fat canary.
Picture it, Attica.
Oh, my God.
David wouldn't give up the name of who attacked him, and he said that it was a punishment that he deserved.
Oh.
Cry me a fucking river, David.
Here's a bullet. Chew on that.
In 1987, David converted to evangelical Christianity.
Oh, my God.
He now wanted to be the son of hope, not the son of Sam.
What a dickhead.
In his first parole hearing, David sent a letter to New York Governor George Pataki requesting to cancel the hearing. He wrote, quote, "In all honesty, I believe that I deserve to be in prison for the rest of my life. I have,
we all agree,
with God's help, long ago come to terms with my situation and I have accepted my punishment." As of this recording, David Berkowitz is still alive.
Oh, is he?
And is imprisoned at Shawangunk Correctional Facility.
Where's that?
New York.
Are you making that up? Or you...
Look, I'm not sure. Shawangunk.
Shawangunk.
SHAW Schwangunk. Oh, that makes more sense. Schwangunk. You let me know where that is.
No, I'm not looking that up.
Oh. Fuck you looking at then?
I was just looking, how old is he?
Old.
He was born in 53, so he's like 72, something like that.
Sure,
she says. So how many people did he... Conviction, he had second degree murder 6 counts, attempted second degree murder 7 counts. He killed 6 and he wounded 11.
Yep.
Although he only did it over a period of like not even 2 years.
Yeah.
December 75 to July 77.
Yeah. But the dog made him do it. So yeah, I thought we'd cover that one because we have mentioned him quite a few times now and talked about him. So
and yes, whatever you said it was called, Shawangunk Correctional Facility is in New York.
Yeah, well, I figured by not processively. I was an educated guess. Anyway.
Oh, please, I'm educated about you.
She lived. She was alive. Thank you for listening. You can follow us on Instagram if you already don't at mainly_murder. You can follow us. Nope. Don't follow us. Just like in person, don't follow us. You can email us at...
Yeah. I'm reading.
It is the one fucking part of this show.
It's
not up there. Every goddamn fucking time.
Well, it should be up there. MainlyMurderPodcast@gmail.com.
Oh, look at you. I really thought you would have forgotten that by the time. It's been like
3
weeks. Yeah. Join our Patreon. Buy us a coffee. I'm looking at my little pigeon right now. Thank you so much, Mal. I don't need a pigeon anymore. If you'd like to send a pigeon, please send it to
fuck off with your
P.O.
pigeon.
Box.
Dickhead.
4129.
Oh my God.
I I didn't say the suburb. Could be
So
anywhere.
you don't want to give your street address too while you're at it? Weirdo.
Sesame Street. What state's Sesame Street in? A
Probably-
state of delusion.
Is it? It's not Pennsylvania, is it? No. I don't know.
I don't know. Why the fuck was Sesame Street in Pennsylvania?
I don't know. You asked a stupid fucking question, so you got a stupid fucking answer, didn't you? Where
What
is
state is Sesame Street in?
Sesame Street? It's a fictional location in Manhattan, New York.
Oh, New York with David Berkowitz. Good thing Elmo didn't get shot. Wouldn't be tickle me Elmo. He'd be dead Elmo. Anyway.
I saw a really good comedian thing on TV the other night. I was
About
gonna
Elmo?
No, I was going to interrupt before when you were talking about someone.
Was
what
it Josh
they weigh
Wolf
when
talking
you
about fucking single mums?
When you described what?
Josh Wolf talking about fucking single mums.
No, that was pretty good.
That was,
No, it was on the Jim Jeffries special.
Ah, yeah.
And there was don't ask me what her name was, but she was a comedian. She's standing there and she's quite a big gal.
Big gal.
You'd say. She was a big gal.
Big gal.
And she goes, 105 kilo. She goes, what did she say? I'm normal weight, healthy weight, whatever. I'm 105 kilos. And then she looked at the crowd and she went, why are you all staring? She goes, don't you believe I'm 105 kilos?
I was going to say 105 isn't that big.
Yeah, no, but she's, let me finish.
Okay. Go on.
And she said to him, she goes, oh, don't you believe I'm 105? She goes, all right, well, technically I'm 120, but she doesn't count the weight of her boobs.
Yeah, fair.
Because they're a good fat like avocado, she said. And she goes, oh, you've just got to have a close friend that can hold your boobs up and maintain the weight while you get on the scale. She said, you look at that number and then you let them drop.
And then you,
And
like when
that's
you
the
weigh
difference.
a suitcase.
That's the difference. She said, then she goes, didn't anyone ever, she goes, we were in lockdown for a long time with COVID. She goes, didn't anyone else weigh their boobs besides me? She goes, not at Coles, but she was
Coles?
She was really good. She was one of the better ones that he's had on that
Yeah, I
special
think your
that's been
boob
on
fat
recently.
and your ass fat shouldn't count.
Well, ass fat probably, but boobs, no. Boobs are,
No, you
like
got
she
a
said,
fat
they're like
ass.
avocados.
Yeah.
But it was just really
No,
funny
fair
the way
enough.
she said it. And she's like, I weigh 105. All right, I weigh 120, but I don't count this extra 15. She said, because boob
fair
fat's,
enough.
yeah, good fat. There you go.
Good fat. Well,
So anybody fat out there, don't count your boob weight.
tell us how much your boobs weigh. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to put my tit on the scale.
Get them when you get your breast exam to weigh it. Plop it on the plate.
No, I'm just going to the fruit and veggie aisle in Woolworths.
Yeah,
and
just
and just
imagine that. If you went to
sorry,
the
excuse
fruit-
me. Can you move your watermelon? I just want to
I got to put my own watermelon on there. Imagine that. Excuse me, sir. Could you take your bananas out? I need.
If someone walks up to you in Woolworths and says, excuse me, sir, can you take your banana out? You're going to get an IVO.
Excuse me, madam. Can you get your tit out of the bowl?
Security to the fruit and veg aisle. Oh, dear
There's a
God.
lady with the boob out. Lady with the boob out.
Oh, this lady's back weighing her tits again.
Just let her weigh the fucking things and she'll leave.
Oh, I'm fucking crying. Anyway, follow us on Instagram. Weigh your tits. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh my God.